Hey, it's Joe Amoia, founder and creator of GPSforlove.com. Have you ever been going out with a guy and he was saying and doing all the right things, but there was something in you that was questioning if he was being real, if he was being authentic, if he was being genuine? Well, if that's ever happened to you, you're going to love today's video, because today's video is all about how to understand when a guy is being genuine. Now, let me preface this by saying that in life, there are always clues. Okay? There are always signs, good and bad. And when a guy is being authentic, when he's being genuine, there are two telltale signs which let you know that what you're seeing is what you get. Okay, so here they are. The two telltale signs that a guy's being genuine is, or are, transparency and consistency. See, when a guy is being genuine, he's being 100% transparent. What you see is what you get. He's got no secrets. He's not avoiding things. He's being honest. He's including you in all parts of his life. And that's one of the ways that you'll know he's being genuine. See, when a guy is not being genuine, he hides things. Okay? He avoids things. He doesn't include you in all parts of his life. Why? Because he's hiding something. Okay? Doesn't get much simpler than that. So when a guy isn't being transparent, it's a big, big red flag. Okay? And the second one, and this is a really big one, it's consistency. See, in the beginning, it's easy for a guy to say and do all the right things because he knows how to play the game. He knows how to put on this show. But what you have to understand about human behavior is people are who they are. We're like these human thermostats. Is we may pretend to be a certain way, but sooner or later we'll settle back down to our preset programming. Okay, and that's what happens in human behavior. Is people may put on these show and may say and do all the right things in the beginning, but ultimately they reveal their true colors. And so you have to understand that. So one of the ways you'll know a guy is being genuine and authentic is you simply give him the opportunity to show you consistently. Now, that doesn't mean a day or a week, okay? Guys can put on a show for a little while. And this is why it's really important that you don't jump into relationships, that you sit back and you pay attention and you really start focusing on whether a guy's being transparent and where he's being consistent. Because when he's not, it's going to be so obvious. So these are what you have to look for. You know, if you really want to know if a guy's being genuine, if he's being authentic, is you've got to focus on and look for transparency and consistency. So now we're going to show you how this works in the real world. I want you to take some mirror time, and I want you to go back, hit rewind in your life, and go revisit one of those prior relationships, you know, where you thought it was great, you know, where you thought you had this amazing chemistry and you thought you found the one. And then sooner or later, that relationship fell apart. Okay. What was it that was missing? What was it that you were missing? Was it that he wasn't being transparent? Or was it that he wasn't being consistent? Okay. And be really honest with yourself and don't beat yourself up, because I believe that if you had the knowledge and the skills and the tools at that time, you probably would have done things a little different. But it's never a mistake if you learn from it. It's an expensive learning lesson. So you want to use this information. You want to use that past to learn from it, to see what you need to do differently going forward. So if you see that, you know what, he wasn't being transparent. He was avoiding things. He wasn't keeping his agreements. You know, he wasn't doing whatever he wasn't doing. Okay. You want to know that. Okay. And again, if he wasn't being consistent, you know, if he was doing it some of the time, but he wasn't doing it all the time. Because see, as human beings, we have an amazing ability to bullshit ourselves, you know, to make things much better than they are and to make things much worse than they are. And this is all about getting to the truth. So you simply want to look back and go, you know what? The reality was, the truth is, he wasn't being consistent. He was only doing it some of the time. And use that to help you in going forward. So go ahead, take that mirror time. And then what I want you to do is in the comment section below, I want you to put what you've observed. I want you to put what you've learned. And more importantly, I want you to use this information and say what you're going to do differently the next time that may happen. As always, honor, privilege to be with you. I'll see you next time. Much love.